What's up, my energies? It's been a while, right? Y'all been seeing me, but y'all haven't really been seeing me. Or maybe I've been seeing y'all, but y'all haven't been seeing me. Whatever. I'm back with a 6-month update on living in Louisiana. So much has happened, right? Obviously, you guys have been watching my videos. So much has happened. So because of the hurricane, my 6-month, update has been way pushed back. Like, we're at the end of, literally the end. Today is the 1st. Today is October 1st. So all of September, it's just been crazy. It's been nuts. Before I even jump into this whole video, please hit that subscribe button below, like, comment, follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook. Yeah, let me just throw that out there. Now back to what I was saying. I went to London in July for my birthday, and that was incredible. Cannot wait to go back to London. Yes, I want to go back to London. What else? The hurricane hit August 29th, and so all of September, I've just been trying to get myself back in motion, get back into the swing of things. So I just want to drop this quick update on my 6 months living here. Honestly, not much has changed. With the hurricane, things got a little crazy. I had to leave. I had to go to Houston for a few days. I did have a few leaks when the hurricane hit. I had one in my kitchen, I had one in my bathroom, and one in my bedroom. And so a few days after I came back, maybe the second day after I came back, they came and like cut all of the ceiling out in order to fix that. When I tell y'all I'm just getting things back to normal this week, like they just came this week, the beginning of this week, and finished my bedroom. So basically I had a huge hole in my ceiling for like weeks. And today, today is October 1st. So for that to be just, it is what it is. And I do understand that they had the whole apartment complex to, tend to and everything like that. So yeah, I've just been trying to get things back on track with being here. Definitely not going to renew the lease at this apartment. It's just not what I needed to be. So I am considering moving into New Orleans because, as you all know, I live in Metairie. I live in Metairie. I want to make that clear because I feel like some people watch the videos and they think I live in New Orleans, and I specify that I don't. I live in Metairie, but I am considering moving into New Orleans once this lease is up, just to maybe get a better feel of the place and get the experience that everyone is talking about and raving about. Surprisingly, since I started posting my videos about moving here and living here, a lot of you have reached out to me, and I really appreciate it. Even with my hurricane updates, y'all still like, well, I really want to move there. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, I mean, listen, don't let me deter you from moving anywhere you want to move or experiencing anything you want to experience. I'm just going to be honest, because why would I lie, about my experiences here. And they haven't been the best. But I'm trying. It's only been 6 months. So I'm trying to hold out and give this place another try. But it's, even some of the natives have been like, why'd you move here? You know what I mean? Like, of all the places you could move to, it's almost like, why? Why would you want to live here? And even some people have said like, yeah, this is a nice place to come visit on the weekend, but to live here is not it. And after this hurricane situation, I understand why. I understand why people left after Hurricane Katrina and have not returned. It was devastating. This was devastating, but I know Hurricane Katrina was even more devastating. And that went on for a longer time frame. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of flooding and all that kind of stuff. So to go through Hurricane Ida and not have power for so long, like damn near the whole state didn't have power. Certain sections did, but damn near the whole state didn't have power. So it hasn't been the best experience. And for the natives, it's like, okay, well, it's almost like we're kind of used to it. And for me being a transplant, it's like, this is not normal. They should not have y'all without power for this long. They should not have y'all without water for this long. Like, this is not okay. This is not okay. The government really treats Louisiana like it's some type of third world country. And, that's no offense to Louisiana and no offense to third world countries, because my family is from a third world country. The United States government treats Louisiana like it's just like some kind of off to the side type of state. Like, it's not a part of the United States of America. It's really weird. It was the strangest experience I've had in my life. Nothing could have prepared me for that hurricane. No matter how many batteries or flashlights or whatever I had, nothing. Because I did not anticipate that that experience would stretch out so long. You know what I mean? I thought maybe after a day we'd have power. Not damn near a week. You know what I mean? Like, and the expectation was more than that. It was 3 weeks. Like, it's nuts. So I'm honestly, I'm baffled when you guys still tell me you want to move here. Listen, it's not a horrible place to live. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that my experience hasn't been all that great. I am still trying to get used to it and trying to adjust, but I know that I have a purpose here, and once that purpose is fulfilled, I won't stay here. You know what I mean? I didn't move here with the intention of living here for the rest of my life. That was never the intention. And I talk about that in the very first video the very first video on my channel. I talk about, you know, spirit telling me that I need to move, and that, you know, whatever the case may be. I didn't really go into detail, but I definitely mentioned that in my very first video on this channel. So I know once my purpose has been fulfilled, or my mission has been fulfilled here, I'm going to move on to the next thing. I don't know where or what that's going to be, but that's just the way life works. You know what I'm saying? So if you are still interested in moving to New Orleans or to Louisiana, by all means, do your research. You know what I mean? Don't just watch my channel. Do all of the research that you can possibly do. I know that I am one of the few that actually talks about my time living here. And that's what I've heard from a lot of people. So make sure you do your due diligence to research the neighborhood that you want to live in. Check out how the hurricane has affected that area. You know what I mean? Make sure you're looking into all these things, because once you move here, there's a possibility that you're going to face a hurricane that's, you know, devastating. That's just the reality of it. Because Ida started off as a tropical storm and quickly progressed into a hurricane, like a category 5, I believe. Category 4, category 5 hurricane. So you want to make sure that you understand the likelihood of you experiencing that type of natural disaster while living in a place like this. It's just the reality, right? They have hurricane season here. Like, it is what it is. I'm still not dating anyone, but I don't go out as often. And I was telling myself, like, I'm going to make more time to go out. And then the hurricane hit. And then, like, I was kind of like, So hopefully once things really get back on track, I'll be able to start going out, making time to do that, all that good stuff. My work schedule is crazy. I got another job. I'm working from home now, which is great because I can save on gas. I mean, I still do Uber here and there, but not as frequently as I used to, which I'm very thankful for. But my schedule is late, so I get off really late. So that also, you know, prohibits me from going out. It is what it is. We'll work that out later. I'm trying to remember all the things that I touched on in that first 3-month update. Making friends here. I have met a few other transplants. You know what's funny? I don't know if I mentioned this in my 3-month update. A lot of the natives from New Orleans or from Louisiana, when you meet them and they know or they find out that you're not from here, they're always like, well, you know, don't trust everybody. Everybody ain't your friend. Don't trust everybody here because everybody, you know, da-da-da. And it's just like, do I look like I trust everybody? Do I look like, I moved here from New York. Do you think I trust everybody?
Come on, son.
It's funny because other people have told me the exact same thing. Anytime a native finds out that someone is not from New Orleans or not from Louisiana, they're like, well, don't be friends with every blah, 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 blah. And it's like, what is that mindset that y'all have that people here are just so untrustworthy? So I have met a few other people. I can't say that I've formed like these strong friendships as of yet. I don't know. A huge part of me is just like, it is what it is, because I'm meant to be doing something here. I'm meant to accomplish something here and then move on. So if I make long-lasting friendships, great. If I don't, it's okay either way. That's how I feel at this point. I don't trust everyone. So one piece of advice, if you're moving here, you know, and trying to make friends, not that you shouldn't trust everybody, but just be aware of who you're, you know, engaging with and meeting and hanging out with. Make sure that they have their best intentions, right? Because I find that some people here, and not even natives, it could be other transplants, don't always have the best intentions. And it's weird because it's like, you're not from here either. So why you acting like that? That's weird. Like, people will try to take advantage of you, try to use you, all these different types of things. And I don't know about y'all, but I'm not with it. And the moment I feel like you're trying to get something from me, or you're trying to use me, or you're trying to, I will slowly but surely remove myself from you. Slowly but surely. Every time. It doesn't matter where you're from. I don't care who you are. If that's the energy that I'm getting, that's how I'm going to move with you. So that's that. I don't remember everything that I touched on in that first video. So of course, if you have any other questions or comments or concerns, drop them down below in the comment section. I would love to hear what you guys want to know or think or whatever the case may be. I did find that when I started doing Uber again, because I do it here and there when I need to or when I feel like it, right? There hasn't been as much post Hurricane Ida. There hasn't been as much traffic, right? A lot of people haven't been going out. Typically with Uber, I would work Thursday through Sunday. Those are the busiest days of the week, right? Thursday, I call it college night because there's a lot of students out from Tulane and from Xavier going out to clubs and little bars and stuff like that. Things have dramatically slowed down in terms of foot traffic or rider traffic or whatever you want to call it for Uber drivers. Last week I went out. Thursday was really dry. I actually went home earlier than I anticipated because I usually stay out late. Very dry. Friday it was dry. Saturday there was a game, so there was a little bit of traffic, a little bit of flow, right? A little bit of consistency with the rides, but things have been very, very slow since the hurricane. And the quarter is open, you know, bars are open, but I've had a lot of passengers tell me that, you know, their friends have gone out and sent them pictures or like told them like, yeah, there's nobody here. I'm the only one here. So yeah, it's the hurricane has just changed a lot. I don't know if I talked about this in the first video, but a lot of people hate the mayor. A lot of the natives hate the mayor because she's from California apparently, and she went to college here and then she just kind of stayed here and has been living here for years. But they're not really a big fan of her. They call her LaToya the Destroyer. They just cannot stand this woman. And I mean, I don't really keep up with politics. I was obviously watching the news during the hurricane and trying to see what the updates were and all that kind of stuff. But there's been a lot of things where it's like the trash wasn't getting picked up. And apparently the people weren't getting, the trash men weren't getting paid. So the trash was piling up for weeks and weeks and weeks post the hurricane. Even here in my apartment complex, there were like the trash bins, and we have like 3 or 4 trash bins, were packed. They had to get a separate one with like one of those really long trash bins. It was crazy. It was crazy. Smelled horrible. So imagine that all around the city. It's been a very wild ride this last month. I just wanted to make sure that I got on here and gave y'all a 6-month update. I know it's not a lot of stuff that I'm updating you on, but it's something, right? I'm still living here. I haven't moved. I just wanted y'all to know that. I mean, I've been posting my vlogs and everything from the hurricane, but you know, people still want updates. So I just wanted to hop on here really quick and give y'all an update. I got vaccinated finally. They did it over here. I actually took the Band-Aid off because I'm like, I'm not about to get on camera with a Band-Aid on my arm. That's a little ratchet. But yeah, that was a thing. I wasn't gonna do it, but I want to be able to travel. Y'all know that I love to travel, right? So I was like, let me just get it over with so I can do what I want to do and not be out here like, oh, you got to quarantine. Oh, you got to do this. Oh, you got to do this. And even some countries, I'm talking in terms of countries traveling internationally, are still going to require you to, I don't know, quarantine or whatever the case may be. But at least I have the vaccine now. I will have to get it boosted. I went with Pfizer. So that's what everyone recommended to me. So that's what I went with. I just been minding my business, y'all. I just mind my business. Honestly, I just mind my business on a regular basis. I'm at home. If I'm not at home, I'm working. Like I said, I'm going to start going out more once I really get a handle on my schedule and everything like that. But it's been crazy. Thank you all so much for rocking and rolling with your girl, for your continued support, for your comments, your likes, you know, finding me on Instagram, following me on Instagram. That is it. So stay tuned. Thank you so much for watching, and salute to you, your inner god or goddess, and your gangster.